Hola. Alright, let's see if I can get my password sorted out. Oh, nice. You're going to jump in again too, Zaga? Sweet. Alright, I'm just going to play a little bit with some stuff, because I can. I've had a look at like a few little bits and pieces, so I thought I'd just play around a bit. Give a little bit more love, you know? Yeah, that'll do. I don't know where my cat, Gertrude's gone. Oh, there we go. Oh, cat, are you going to show up? There we go. Silly cat. Alright, I'll put him up there. Gregory, I think I called it. I think. I can't remember. But anyway. Doo-doo-doo. Okie dokie. Now I can hear you had to turn down some channels. Some are so loud. Channels. I was super loud? Or do you mean like in-game channels? Like sound channels? Ooh, we got a 3-star. Alright, we're gonna do that. I do have to message Helix and just let her know that I am in-game. Alright, bear with me. I'm sending the message. Yeah. I like a lot of streamers. Oh, okay, got you. What, like multiply? Jesus. What's your bandwidth like, Sarkin? That's pretty good. You can, like, multiply watch multi-streams. That's crazy. That's so much information to be taking in. Actually, you know what? It's good. Lots of information, I'm sure. I'm actually going to do something for you. I've been meaning to do this for a while. Let's have a look. Alright. I am trusting you with this. But you show up too, so. I'm still learning a lot about all of these little bits and pieces, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to add you as a VIP, because I can. There we go. So now you get a pretty badge. 89 channels I was looking last night were going on. Oh, wow. Okay, fair enough. Alright, you're a VIP in here now. Applicably, depending on what the informations are, if it's more game Soulframe focused, you're very welcome. That will allow you to put links in chat. So if we can work on that, I would say if it's like adding soulframe.com, Discord, etc., if you're open to sharing that sort of information for anyone who does come in asking about that sort of stuff, and if I don't catch it, which generally I do, but if I do miss anything, I would request and just make sure if it's a link that's safe to do so, just give me a shout out or something like that, just to grab my attention, and you should be able to. Dope. That's awesome. Thank you. Because I've already got preset links anyway for, say, like the website, Twitch, and the Discord. I generally check those. So I'm just checking the Soulframe Discord, which is applicable, which is great. So now that link will direct people in chat to the Soulframe Discord, also the website, and their Twitch as well. So if I do miss those sorts of links, I'm open to having you guys in VIP to be able to do that. There's a couple of you. There's yourself, Helix, Thyarch. Actually, let's have a look. Oh yeah, Bear. He's also Irish, I'm pretty sure. He's pretty cool. Linky is also a VIP, so there's a few of you in here. So I think being able to give that sort of accolade to you guys as well, and having a little bit more premiership within the channel, I think is worth, because you guys show up, and it's always nice too. So can I have your soul, please? In all honesty, surprisingly, I've been able to manage quite a lot of things. As soon as like they arise, I'm pretty quick to jump on stuff, to be honest. But I'm hoping I can do a bit of a run with Helix as well. I know that she's streaming as well, so I don't want to hinder her in her premiership. Excuse me. I will drop. Discord though. I don't necessarily need it. Not yet anyway. Oh yeah, that's totally fair. Wow. Okay. These guys are pretty savage. So, the Ode healing spell does not absorb the caster's healing. It just is a healing mechanic. That's nice to see that. So different from the Ode Tempest, the Zelda Elder Bloom. Stab him and stab. So it still maintains its health, and that re-heals this guy. Interesting, the passive of a Zelda actually takes over, even when they do a direct hit. How often does that spread? It's worked again. That's actually a really good passive. So the passive of a Zelda must have been upgraded, in a way, because I don't have that many points into it, to be honest. I really want this healing ability from these guys. I've been wanting to check it out and see how long it lasts. So that's an instant cast heal for them. That's crazy. I wonder how well it works against these Vantabluck. Okay, so that healing is really good. Wow. I wonder how much magic they have. See, there's the bestone on this guy. And he's dead. I need to get the Kith to max so I can grab the Spirit faction on Zelda. Well, if you're open to it, I'm happy to have you guys, well, have you invite me to your instance if you want. Or we can just run like tier 3 factions if you wish. And I think hindering people like in the chat, like I don't think hindering is really like something I really like doing either. Hence why I thought, you know what, I'm gonna jump back into this little realm. Yeah, okay. I mean, we can either do either or. Like, I mean, I've still got all of my bosses up to Zargan, so if you've got bosses that you wish to farm, I'm more than open to doing the farm for the bosses as well. Ah, that was so close to a headshot. Yeah? Okay. You got bosses done? Or you still got them available? That's cool. Yeah, no worries. That was a bit rude. Okay, so on the very, like, last millisecond of that passing time, I'm gonna beat these guys up with physical and see how we go. So a heavy does 2 short stabs, and then a light, and then a heavy. Okay. All mine are up. No worries. Okay, sounds good. Meow. I'm just gonna meow away. Okay. There is one more little thing I do wish to do. And it's not that. It is this. I wish to extend and expand. I think that looks a lot better. Personally. Okay. Wonderful. 3-star. Oh. Are you still available, or did I just waste my whole time? Where's the 3-star? Is it not available now? It's a shame if it is. Because I really would like to do a 3-star tail. Which would be great. Where are you, little avocado? I hear you, but I don't see you. Oh, there you are. Hello. Have you got anything new for me? No. Unfortunate. Okay. Excuse me. That's a bit rude. Huh. That's cool. I think what I'd like to do is check the visual effects intensity. 70 for that. And we'll drop nothing else because there's nothing else to drop. Okay. Okay, so the 3-star is still there. So it just takes a bit of time to just show up again. Cool. Est Abacut, I hear you, but I'm going to ignore you. Cucubito. Okay, so let's get up on these. Up the top, and then I'm assuming the avocado will be at the top. 3,000 winter squash seeds. That is insane since those drop rates got added up. Or at least increased. That's crazy. Hey, lady. One hit wonder. No, I did not want to fall down. Oh well. Alright, maybe I can't jump up here as much as I thought I could. Unfortunate. Can I stairwell up here? Parkour time. Come on, we could do it. There we go. So you should be just here. And there should be a sap tree, I think. There is. Excellent. Weatherwood sap. Hola. Avocot is saying, hold up in Hilly Den. Oh, sweet. We got a Vadagar stag. Ooh. Actually. What level? Oh my god. I can finally do it. Make my Blessed by Mora Odiak. With the Fable Blessed Joinery. This will be phenomenal. Okay, I'm going to pray all I can. I promise. Wait, so I've already done the courage. Oh, I've already done it. Well, that's great. Let me just double check this. My brain may not be functioning properly. Let me have a looky. Ah, okay, so this is Gildor Blessed by Mora. That is not the one that I want. I would like the Fable Blessed by Mora. It's gonna be great. Alright, so Odiak, Reforge, and Gildor Blessed by Mora. And now we're going to add the Blessed by Mora for consecutive attack damage and throw distance +5. Absolutely sensational. I don't hold you here, Tulakane. I will be your vessel. You can fail by yourself. I'm not failing. No way. So, Iselda. I'm going to switch this one over to Spirit. And then I want to play with Tethrin. So let's have a looky. Odiak. Courage-based. Excellent. Those numbers don't seem right. Or maybe they are. Okay. Yep. The UI is certainly bugged. Alright. Let's reset out in the open. And Nightfall. What have we got now? Okay. So we've got 33 Odiak. 33 courage. What am I saying? So 53 damage. 18 courage puts us up to 54. 19. So 18 is the cap. And then I'm going to put a ton of range on this. Actually, I lie. I'm going to put... actually, I'm going to put 15 courage. And then the rest into spirit. And then what's our medallion? So that gives us spirit base. I'm going to boost... Actually, I'm going to boost grace. What have we got now? 20 grace for range. 18 is our cap at 54 damage for our Odiak, which is great. Attack speed, gold, gold additional smite, and then gold magic armor. So our total is 43 physical and magic reduction, and then we've got 8 stability. So in that instance, what I'm looking at is I probably can boost rooted, but I'm not going to. Absorb a small amount of life from enemies you fell. Alright, well, let's have a look. The overall stat spread. 18 is the cap, spirits 12, and then 20 plus 6. 54. Alright, let's do with that. And then Precludes, you've got your magic armor, additional smite, and orbiting flyblaze reduce enemy armor. So physical armor, okay. That's probably a much better setup, I would say. So little rat and rat for physical. Wonderful. And then that one there. Okay. Let's play around with tethering a little bit. I do like this armor though. Even though it's like simple, it's still nice. So let's put on some pantaloons. I could go Scotty. I could totally go Scottish on this. I'm wearing a kilt. That actually doesn't look too bad. Alright. Let's try different pants though. These will do. I think I'll change the chest though. Tethering. Let's just go with tethering. I don't mind this though. It's very diplomatic. And then we've got the crown. We'll go the crown. Alright. Simple but effective. I do like Orangol though. NGL. Actually, you know what? I'm going to keep it as Orangol. So there's the tethering look. The Lord. Cool. Alright. Let's go get some paperwork. Mike Wazowski style. Ow. Yo, that's my chance. Okay. Hey, lady, give me paperwork. Thanks. See ya. Hey, lady, guess what? It was a shocking turn of events. How did you not die from that? Well, you did there. All right. Oh, sweet. We got the very, very fun little Gruel Seeker bomb. Oh no, glass cage of emotion. Hey, little dudes. Alright, there you go. What do we got? Level 3 Odiak? Ooh, level 5, okay. No problem. Hey, zoom in, McPherson. Calm down. Oh no, she's got a dog. Get away from me. I'll take your soul too. Good morning. How are you this fine day? Gemini, I am doing extremely well. And how are you? On your fine afternoon, I would assume. Alright, where's this patrol? Or was it left? I have no idea, Abercott. That's your job to tell me. This is delicious. Wow. You can take your tantrum lighting somewhere elsewhere. That was pretty good. I've finally been able to create my Death Odiak weapon. I'm going to go test it on this Odin Basalcum, though. It's probably going to hit it real hard. It's morning for you? Oh, right. Okay, right. Nice. Oh, no. No, 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 no. No, no. No. No, no, no. 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 There we go. I almost alerted the willow wings. Sneaky little bastards. All right, I got to creep up and grab the big one in the middle before it goes haywire. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that should pull itself out of the ground. There we go. And then we got the willow fronds. And that's how to get your willow wings and your willow fronds. This build, oh, Jonathan, hello, welcome. It is very fun. I've put the secondary pair of Odiak gauntlets over to the attunement with Tethrin, but also attuned its courage as well. And its cap for the Odiak is at 18 points of courage. Anything over that is going to be useless. So I've been able to utilize Spirit Duration and Grace a lot more, especially for casting the third ability as the first ability and then casting your second and then doing your third. It seems kind of odd to do it that way, but it actually is extremely effective. But also, Odiak's voltaic damage is really fun. So I'm very keen to see how it operates against the Odin Basalcum, even more so in alignment with a courage attunement now. So, consecutive damage, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's with Fellis applied. That's pretty amazing. And we also got the Steel Singer Circlet from this machine. These are actually quite good farming for all of Tubal-Caarne's set. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. I've made a build within Tethrin as well, so it's pretty good. But also the Smite Chance alongside totems, etc. is going to be really nice too. So this is going to be really, really nice to utilize with the Paragon pack that I'm going to pick up when the update comes through, which will be real nice. So it'll be nice to see how this actually outputs against the Vedagar Stag and a lot of the other bosses in game 2. I love how he's trying to summon lightning when he's already been struck by it. But the synergy of Odiak with voltaic damage output is extremely good. So we get to go test that against this big guy. Surprise. He won't last long. Which is kind of funny. There you go. So if you really feel like it, I'd really appreciate it. Go check some stuff out on YouTube and like stuff. I will be putting this into a short on YouTube too. Okay. I'm also going to go test the Nell Knight with a Battle Royale. It's also something I really enjoy doing in Soulframe. But essentially, yeah, that's the whole reason I was able to build a secondary pair of Odiak, is because I really wanted to attune it to Courage and play around with the virtues in that way. But also take advantage of the Fella stability that you can apply to all of your weapons in its present state. It does say it's melee based, but we'll see what happens with the update. So this build may change after the P12 update comes through, but as far as the setup for this particular weapon and synergy with the Fella stability on Tetherin is astronomically very good. And it does benefit to have the Blessed by Mora Feybolt joinery specifically for magic weapons as well. It can work with the Mora joinery, the Gildor version, but Feybolt is synergistic because it has consecutive damage output on top of what the Fellist ability does for Tetherin, and also the casting speed as well. So we'll try it against Mother Orb. Actually, I lie. I'm going to keep her alive. I don't want to take on too many bosses right now. Excuse me, lady. So Clash with Tetherin does 0, 0, 0, 0 things to her. It does not push her back at all. Unless that's just her armor. Alright, I'm going to leave Angry Orb Mom alone for now. She can stay in her giant hole of emotion. But I will go take on the Banneret though. Oh, we got Cabbage Patch Kids. Where you guys at? Come on. Show yourselves. Oopsie daisy. Ah, I meant to actually set something up too. My bad. Jonathan, I do have some extra gifts for you. Just bear with me. I've got to set them up. I'm just going to send something in your particular platform and see if it actually wants to do what I need it to. All right. I'm going to try this, and hopefully it doesn't completely blast you guys with spam. But let's try that. And it probably will. Awesome. Okay. I'm going to stop this now. Unfortunate that that does that. But you get the point. So I'm just gonna rejig that so it doesn't actually completely blast your guys' eyes. Mm-hmm. All right. I should be able to send this one through to you without it going completely haywire. All right. Let's hopefully it doesn't go crazy on you or me. Taking a minute, helping out someone get Soulframe downloaded and set up. Hell yeah. That's what the community's all about. That's right. I'm just throwing out multicast messages just to see if it wants to work, and it certainly doesn't want to. It's just going to spam the shit out of everyone, which I don't understand why. Okay. That's absolutely crazy. All I could do is laugh about that, but it's still not ideal. Hmm. All right. I'm going to test it one more time. Yeah, okay. Wow. That's insane. We love spam. It's just with the software that I'm using, you've got to set up in a very specific way to stop it from doing that, which apparently it doesn't really want to do that. So I might actually break that up. All right. My lord. Apothis, thank you. Holy crap. I did not expect someone to do a sub after, like, I'm going to spam my chat. But I appreciate you. That's very lovely. Thank you. And how are you? Are you also playing Soulframe? Yo, I'm just watching the YouTube chat. That's crazy. Yeah, I don't blame you, Jonathan. Holy shit. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out why the hell it's just like completely spamming the shit out of everyone. That's insane. Not ideal, that's for sure. I am the spam bot. Oh, you're Jonathan, right. Got you. That's dope. I like the name. Apotheus? It's very Grecian. Right. I do have a goal in mind with the subby stuff. Anything that I like obtain, I'm putting towards a, I guess like a gifting to another streamer because they've helped me so much within doing what I've been doing. I'm saving everything for next week to be able to contribute to their purchase of the Soulframe Founders Pack. All right, so you can block everything now, Benared, but at the same token, every attack that you don't block, you will die. And that's only level 7 Odiak, by the way. That's not even maxed. That's crazy. I will give them money. My money. Yeah, man. I'm so keen to get the Paragon pack, honestly. I'm very excited. Even just jumping back into Soulframe at the moment, like the movement, the running as well seems a little bit faster, which is nice. So I would only assume Warframe and Soulframe are both getting like these background checks and all this sort of stuff, obviously before the updates come through. They've got a lot of work ahead of them. But at the same token, like the movability of both Opurrator and Drifter, I'm assuming, will be benefiting as well, which is really nice. So I'm very excited for the update, that's for sure. And I'm super keen to get some extra build stuff out for P12. Like, I know that these guys aren't super high level at all, but just the damage output by itself is just sexy. Apotheus, though, too, if you prefer your Nick or, oh, sorry, Jonathan or Apotheus, whatever name you choose, if you guys want, you guys can join me in the instance. I do want to see if I can create a battle royale with the Nell Knight. Also, Zargan, I chose not to go through and... Where's the volumetric lighting? I'm going to maintain that, but I'm going to turn the volumetric fog quality off So then we don't have to deal with the foggy bollocks, and it's a lot cleaner. Just like a crappy sky. But I can manage that. If you want, Zargan, just see if you can jump into the game with me, and we can do a battle royale with the Null Knight, and then we can run some faction tales, just to get you some more materials, etc., of what you were looking for. And Apotheus, you're welcome to join if you want. I'm really hoping this doesn't overload you guys again. I have removed the YouTube ones though, as in the spammability crap that it was doing before. So you guys can add me in game. There's my in-game name. There's the Discord and the Tube channel. Not that I'm directing you anywhere, obviously. It's just a quiet little link that does something. Is there a banneret here, though? That is... Oh, yes, there is. Okay, Sweet Pea. Bring your crew. This is going to be fantastic. Come on. I've got a friend I want you to meet. Oh, nice one. Yeah. No worries. You are welcome to lurk and check through some informational things. Most of the lives I do generally upload straight away. So I don't really do a lot of like editing or anything like that. It's very obvious that I don't. But hopefully the information that you garner it's worth your time investment. But I prefer to do a lot of things live, though. Hello, Nell Knight. Alright. I want to show you guys at least this. The banneret can beat the shit out of everything. It's great. And this is Battle Royale. That's what I call it. So, we're going to watch the banneret just smack the crap out of everything. And she's a level 17. So, as long as she gets beaten up... Oh no, she's level 14. But I want to show you just how effective the bannerets in the game at the moment are. Even her backhand does an absolute ton of damage. And her stagger against the Nell Knight is phenomenal. So, we're just going to let this play out the way that it should. But the Nell Knight seems to be a lot stronger, which is nice. But still, level 14 banneret? Come on. He's summoned up the battle arena again. And he's dippity-doo-dah. He's disappeared somewhere. Oh, no. Alright, so he's fully staggered. So we're going to go up in the Throne of Demise. And we're just going to watch from here. Level 14 banneret. Okay, so he's actually fighting back. That's really good to see that. Oh, wow. Okay, so he took her out. Damn. Okay. So he's possibly gotten a bit of a power glow up, so to speak. Alright. Well, if you want a battle royale, you've got one, bud. I also would really like his axe thing, too. So I'm going to do some screenshots for that. I'm just going to kick you now. And I don't have a ton of armor on either, so... Let's see if he can take out the slugs, if he gets aggroed by them. The slugs are pretty slow, but still. I'm just going to run away from you, because I'm a poor little boy. Alright, do the slugs take him on? I'm just a poor boy. Leave me alone. Alright, so these are obviously not my friend. That's unfortunate. Alright, heavy attacks really work very well on you. We have Battle Royale once again. You can roll through these as long as you don't hit the actual center of them. Clash doesn't work on you at all. Hey, that's rude. But there's the consecutive attack damage coming out. That's amazing. Very cheeky. Alright, I'm going to disengage from him, and then Zargan, if you want to jump in, more than happy to. Peppercat, what's going on? I'm just going to let Null Knight regenerate, and then we can go do your boss runs and see if we can get you some extra fragments and stuff too. I wonder what his tracking is like. It can't be like this far away. Okay, it wouldn't be. That's good. Is there another Banneret around? Is that a Banneret? There is. Excellent. Ow. There's a level 13 Banneret. Should we try out the Battle Royale again, Zargan? I think that'd be really fun. Wait, is there another Banneret down here? My quest to get good night, have fun. Thank you very much, Apotheus, and very much appreciate that subscription as well. I never expect those to happen, so it's a very lovely surprise. Do you want to jump into... I'll pull you into the game, Zargan, and then we can do a Battle Royale. Just get ready, because I am summoning people into the game. Wait. Is your name in-game the same? Were you going to jump in-game, Zargan, or no? Oh, you're looking in now. Okay. All right. I'll go resurrect myself. And then we'll see if we can do a Battle Royale. Yeah, Gemini, if you want to jump in, hell yeah, let's make a squad. We can essentially become the Suicide Squad, except... Wait, does anyone have a female frame? We could basically make her look like the... what's that chick's name? Harlequin. I should remember that name. Alright. Well, that does a lot more armor strip, which is nice. But the smite chance activation is crap. I also would like to see dual axes in the game at some point. But also, I'm really looking forward to all of the combat arts that are coming through the game as well. I hope we get a lot more flexibility with, especially like the pole arms. I think that'd be great. With a male name. Wait, what? A male name? Do you mean like a female frame with a male name? You could be androgynous. You can be anything these days. You can do however you please. I'd also love the farmability of pretty much all of the armors of the different ode enemies. Like the heavy armors, the archers, the knife-wielding Gruul Hunter, like these guys here. Like, how cool is this armor? And it's pure black. Why wouldn't you? You can try to kick me all you want, but you know what? I'm going to give it back. I'm just going to slowly kick your defenses down, and then I'm going to stab you in the butt. Yeah, like this armor here is sensational. I would absolutely love to have these armors farmable in the game. I think that would be really nice. I do have my baby account though as well, but I mostly use it for like testing solo stuff. But for the main account, hell yeah, I'm more than happy to squad up. I just don't know what the RNG rates would be for others in the game. But just let me know when you guys are in game, and then I can pull you into the instance, and then we can go to a boss run. I do want to check something though. Okay, sweet. I do have a redeem as well for you guys as well. Okay. Can you guys just do the join thing for me? As in, like, join Smooth in game. It should be a redeem on the Twitch side for you. I just want to, like, tap it out and see how it works. Oh, we got a 3-star. Excellent. All right, we'll start with that. And then we've got, who have we got? Grazing Game, Calaman, Gemini. Awesome. And then Zargan. I'm pretty sure your name is the same, is it not? I'll just start the tier 3 just so the icon doesn't disappear on us again. And then where is this going to take us? Oh, hell yeah. We get Armada as well, which will be nice. All right. So we've got Gemini and Squad and then Zargan. Okay, yeah. As long as you've got like the same names in game, that makes it easier. That's all G. Do we have each other in game, Zargan? I'm pretty sure that we played together, have we not? If we haven't, there we go. There we go. And then I don't know if you can actually add yourself into the instance though. Oh, we haven't played yet. Oh, right. Okay, well, that makes sense. All right. So these are level 13. Where's our paperwork? Hey, you've got my paperwork. Give it back. I do enjoy this. All right. And then Zargan, I assume. All right. Yeah, I don't mind doing. Oh, you want to do like a co-op stream? I can. I generally do voice chat though through Discord. I just don't know how it operates 100% with like in-game sound as opposed to the what's it called? I love all these random messages that you get from different people in Discord. Especially the ones about the artisans who are like, yo, do you want some of my work stuff? It's like, sure, I'd love to. Oh, Gray. He's so cute. Favorite snack. Okay. All right, so we've got some more Soulframe news. This is good. Oh, good. Steve and Sarah released the speedy Q&A of founders. That's really nice. I do recall seeing that. As far as doing, say, like a Twitch co-op stream, Zargan, I generally do Discord as well. Yeah. I mean, we can try it. I think I did do it yesterday with, I think I did it a couple of days ago with Helix. I think it worked, but I don't know if my sound is coming through. And then with stream, like if I'm chatting, yeah, I'm trying to figure out, I don't mind having the Discord sound come through the stream, which is fine. But I generally nerd out like I used to do with the ins and out of Soulframe. I just try to kind of focus content or chat, really. I don't mind the Warframe stuff, live stuff, all that sort of stuff too. It's good. So let's have a look. We'll probably have to do this run before anything. I think for now, maybe what I'll do, so it won't pop up on your stream, as in like your Discord sound doesn't come through your stream. Is that what you're saying? Because I think that's what we did yesterday, and no sound of my game was coming through my stream. I think I'm going to say no to that. I'm okay to just do chat stuff for now. I do need to like do a bit of a test run with playing Discord and all that sort of stuff. It's not that I don't want to do it. It's just I'd have to spend like however much time on it to be able to come through. I'd rather plan it out, to be honest. I know what it's like though. It's like jump in, do this, and then you got to basically play with things on the fly. But I think I'll just maintain chat for now. I'm not very good with like the whole setup stuff, unless like I can get it all set to a point where we can just jump in to Discord, but I still want game stuff to come through as normal, my chat to come through as normal, and then have it show up on stream, essentially. What we'll do, we'll just go down to Avogot's Gods, we'll do the Martyr quest, and then bounce back through Webbitwood, back up to Nell Knight. I know that we're already here, but I just don't want to lose this tier 3 bounty, that's all. I'm just not very good with the problem solving the sound channel stuff, because I've only just gotten things working again. I will have to like play and test it out again. I may even just do like a bandwidth test, and then see how that works with someone in like voice chat with Discord, and then I'll see how that operates with stream stuff as well. Achoo. Alright, bud. Where you at? Hell yeah. Alright, we got Martyr time. This will be nice against Mr. Handsome. Oh look, there's the giant Dorito ship. It's so nice seeing it come down through the sky without all of the volumetric fog completely blinding you. Pretty much on everything. Oh, you had to reload the game? Okay. Oh, okay, got you. Alright. I'll see if I can pull you into the Instant Sargon as well. But yeah, as far as the co-stream stuff goes, I do understand the good look of it through Twitch, but I refuse to do it because it's such a setup to do. It's painful to do it. But also the bandwidth reduction is sensationally high. And if you couldn't detect sarcasm there, it was extremely sarcastic saying that. Alright, let's pull your soul. Alright. Ooh, we got an RN number. I love those, Wait, okay, so these guys don't take enough damage from me. Interesting. It's probably because it's low level still. Excuse me. I'm just gonna power my envoy. Oh, you're level 30, that's why. So that's 4, 5. So he takes a full rotation of Felist damage. Okay. But everything else dies pretty quickly. Alright. Hang on. I'll just see if I can pull you in now. Hopefully. Diddly. Alright, Zargan, you're in? Okay, I just sent you the invite. And hopefully we all get to take on Nimrod. Alright, stop deflecting my damage. Just die. There we go. Excellent timing on that one, sir. And excellent timing on that soul too. And that one. Holy Hannah. And that's all without Fellis being applicable too. Oh no. Soldier down. Yeah, sweet as. Yeah, that'd be awesome, Sagan. Yeah. I just want to make sure like all the sound channels like line up. Within like use of Discord, and then because I do get feedback of the game as well as chat, so like when I talk I can actually hear my own feedback. All right, so there's Fellist application. And then just the follow-up Odiac consecutive damage output. That's pretty sexy. And we've got Smite. Excellent. All right, so there's your caster build for the rest of our Soulframe days. Calaman, what's going on? How are you? I wish I could add you into the game time as well. I've got Zargan and I've got Gemini in squad at the moment. We're just about to do a good old bounty run, so we can bounce over to Webbitwood, I'd say. And then just let me know what you guys need to farm. Like if there's something specific you do want to focus farm. And hopefully you guys get some... Diddley, hello. I got your in-game friendship as well, so I accepted that. Nice to see you. I'm really hoping that we get the runes, or at least copies of them. So let's go beat the crap out of the Cabbage Patch Kids. Oh, also, Zargan and Gemini, I generally like to do family photos per stream. So I usually chuck them up in the Discord. So before we enter and take on Kabocha, let's take a family photo before we enter. And then we'll have the Cabbage Patch Kids in the background. Can you help me farm sapling? Sapling usually comes from, yeah, I can. I would probably say sapling is probably one of the better areas to farm it. Would be directly south within the glades again, within Glades of Andoran. If you get the corrupt areas, generally, when you get those little shrimp, when you kill them and they drop those lanterns, go pick up their stuff. They will drop sapling. But a lot more of the corrupted glades will drop sapling, as well as the corrupt areas around the world map. So, Galvanar Waste, Skyfallen Tower, or Fallen Sky Tower, Sedai Stake, and where you can go fight the Mendicant King as well, in Stroak. If you feel like going all the way to New Vissi or New Vissi, you can. But I choose to just mostly localize around the middle of the areas. Spamming grades like crazy, like 1 or 2 per run. I wonder if logging out of the game and just optimizing or verifying your files and then optimize and then jump back into the game. That's a pretty good problem solve, generally. I love the Cabbage Patch Kids. Wait, who's next to me at the moment? We're going to do a family photo before we jump into the glade area, though. If you just take your left, Zargan. Yeah, sweet. So we're going to do a little family shot. And then I'm going to squeeze myself in the middle. Or, like, just roughly here. And then if you guys face the camera, we'll do a family photo. Yeah, that's actually a really good one. Sweet. Cool. All right, I'll chuck those into the Discord after. Family photos done. Thanks, guys. I'll see you guys next year for Christmas. Nah, I'll see you guys like tomorrow too. I am going to be doing a kind of tips thing. I would say it's not going to take too long. It's probably be like an hour tonight. It's mostly just for like anyone coming to the game who just want to make their experience a little bit easier. But then also keeping in mind the update is coming up on Tuesday next week too, which is nice. Is that another kabocha down here? No. We will be doing the glades at some point, but we're mostly just doing the boss runs as well. Yeah, okay, this ODX build is crazy. Like, exceptionally good. Even, like, the marrow as well. That's extra damage up on top of that, so that's pretty savage. Alright, so we do have a 3-star, but let's go up to the Nell Knight and then bounce over to the Spider Mom, Eldred. Do you guys need any spider threads or any rotted fronds as well? Wolf, what's going on? How are you? I'm doing well, thank you. What's been happening in your realm? And we've got a bunny over here, bunny over there, bunny bee, everywhere. Spider, you need spider threads? Okay, perfect. Yeah, no need to go out of your way to farm. Okay, yeah. I don't mind doing the Nathan's runs. I actually really enjoy the tile sets, in all honesty. So that's why I like running them. But if you guys don't need them, that's okay too. We could do anything we want. Within reason. Currently playing Weather Wins Me. You need to try this game. Super good. I've had mixed feedback on it, to be honest. I know, like, I do enjoy playing different titles, that's for sure. As far as, like, focusing in on Soulframe and Warframe, predominantly Soulframe, as you guys know, I'm actually really focused in on this at the moment. Not to say that I'm not open to doing other titles within future, but I have heard mixed kind of stuff about it, to be honest. Like, good certain things, but then also, like, not so good things. Probably more in, like, the creation design space of it. I kind of tend to stick with what I like and what I know, which probably can be counterintuitive, especially in getting exposure with, say, like, streaming, like affiliation, all that sort of jazz too. But I'll probably Google it and just have a look. But I think the fact that both Soulframe and Warframe are both getting updates just before the end of year, I think I would prefer to focus my time with both titles for a little while, and then maybe look at doing like a rotation next year of just different titles as well. But yeah, mixed reviews, but I'm not going to put any sort of point of view out there until I've actually tried it. That's very unfair. All right, I'm going to see if I can bring a banneret down as well, if there's one here. And there is. Come on, Bonkstick Lady. You're at level 13. All right, you guys will do. Come with me. We're going to bring a Battle Royale back down to the Nell Knight. We're bringing the squad. Literally. You can technically have 3 envoys in squad, but honestly, you can make your own squad. Not a problemo. And this is how to do it. With a bonk steady. Bonk lady. Yeah. Yeah, that's totally fair. Like, taking breaks is honestly, it's such a good thing to do. Look at that bonk stick. Alright, Nell Knight. He's got about half health. Just be careful, guys. You do have a banneret coming up behind you. If we can, just jump around, like, over near where the battle area is. And just let these guys have a go at the Nell Knight. And, see how we go with that. I'm kind of hoping the Nell Knight can get its ass handed to her by the banneret. Or not. Okay. Okay, banneret's down. That's a shame. Alright. That's okay. I was really hoping that we get that banneret to take on the Nell Knight, but maybe we can do that with the Mendicant King, I think. Awesome. We got the Bog and Myrtle. I do believe I've already taken on that banneret, but the Spider-Mum Etheldred is still available, so we can go take her on and just smash the crap out of her. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get another battle royale happening with a tier 3 bounty down near the Mendicant King, and then we can basically just kind of stand back and watch and just kind of test out and see how the enemies interact with each other. I'm kind of hoping that we get a Martyr tier 3 ending over near that area, because the damage output of Nimrod is exceptionally high. So seeing Nimrod one-shot the Mendicant King essentially is really entertaining to watch. I just added WWM to my library. Looks pretty good. Wins meat? Where wins meat? Okay, yeah. That just makes me think of, like, mincemeat. Don't know why. So there's the health regen on Tetherin at the very end of when you kill, which is nice. I didn't actually notice that before. Alright, let's go meet Etheldred. I'm farming Alcaret with bounties right now. Want to try out Arangol. Arangol is a very good pact. Very good if you got 2 of the wolves, the spectral wolves. It works really good with bows, but it also works really good with the bows, melee, polearms generally, but it's still quite a bit slow when it comes to the polearms, unless you've got the attack squirrel. So yeah, it's very good. We like little spideys. Maniki Pauk. Alright, there we go. And then I guess we can just surprise the crap out of Etheldred. Hello. I'm gonna do the clash against her and see if it actually works, which it doesn't. And then... Alright. So that's one heavy hit. That's the second. That's the third. Fourth and fifth. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it doesn't do bad stagger against her, though. So that's a heavy attack. 2, 3, 4, 5. So the heavy attacks against her work pretty well with Odiak. But then with the Fellist, you can just use that extra consecutive attack damage to build up, which is pretty nice. Just do yourself a favor. Don't spend any more money. You can get a lot by playing the game, but it's really good. But a lot taking it from Warframe and Soulframe. Yeah, I think with any sort of new titles, generally, I will not spend unless I really like the game personally. Like Warframe and Soulframe, more than happy to spend because I know that the devs are really good. Well, both games I think are really, really good. But yeah, I think spending money on a new title that you don't really know, especially when you've just entered it, is a bit like, I get that they need to make money, but I still think like, if you're unaware of how to get stuff for relatively free, not even relatively, for getting it for free in the game, I think is, if you spend the money, sure, that's good for the like team that makes the game. But at the same token, if you can kind of get stuff for free first and then look at what you have to buy, better way to do it that way. I mean, we're all gamers. We know that we need to be extremely savvy. Unless it's outright like, you must buy this and it is not available anywhere else. That makes sense. All right. So we got a tier 3. Let's go see if we can do that. And then essentially what we could do is just run down to Impity Doodah as well after. Go a little flop it. I wonder if it still smells after the bear fable. The waste bear quest. Oh, sweet. We do get another martyr. Excellent. We love martyr. I don't know if you guys need it, but I would probably recommend, for whatever reason, I've got it in my head that maybe the Webbit Root sap will be useful for something in the future. I would recommend picking it up any of the trees that you find within Webbit Wood. I just have a feeling it may be a craftable material for those seedlings that we can use for fast travel. Yeah, solo multiplayer, PvP. Okay, PvP is not my gambit, so already that's 20,000 points from Gryffindor. I really dislike PvP. I know a lot of people tend to, but I just don't play stuff that way. I have played it in the past, but it just gets super sweaty. Leaving trials in its open world. Open world is good. So the solo multiplayer co-op and like PvE stuff I could do, I would just stick right away from PvP. No way. Yeah. Yeah, I certainly wouldn't be playing PvP. That's just not my jam. There is another Webbit Wood sap just ahead of us as well. Yeah, same. I pick up everything too, Zargon. Like, there's no point in not picking stuff up. I think there's a few locations around the area as well. All right, sweet. And then, oh, we got everyone again? We do. Okay. Cool. As long as I get to choose, I'm good to try it. Yeah, I think like choice is really good in player instance for sure. Like I used to play a few different games which are specifically like PvP, and they're fun, but I mean just like, I think it's more of like the environments they can create. Eventually I just kind of get over it like pretty quickly. We got the giant Dorito ship. I literally squirrel for squirrels. Pick up everything. Yeah, for sure. Alright, Marta, where are you dropping in from, love? Oliva. I absolutely think eventually we'll become good friends with Marta, and she's going to be the transportation towards the castle. Okay, there's an invisible wall. We love that. And we've got another soul. Awesome. And another soul. We love soul draining. Man, that marrow weapon is such a savage weapon. It's so good. I have to say, the range on Odiak now is a lot better, especially with the Feybolt on it as well. Savagery. I think picking everything up in this game is just worth doing it. So at least you get like your surplus of everything that you need. Yo, Banneret, hello. You would have been perfect. A level 30? Her damage output would be absolutely ridiculous. But they are really, really fun to take on. If you can get them around, like the Mendicant King at least, and the Nell Knight, they're probably two of the best bosses I've been able to get the Bannerets close to. And Bannerets are aggressive as hell, so they're a very good testing ground for their damage output, that's for sure. I wonder if we'll actually get to defeat Martyr herself, though. She crazy lady. I would love to be able to take on Martyr. Alright, I'm going to switch the volumetric fog back on, but volumetric wind I've kept off. It is an absolute nightmare for visual stuff. Alright, so there's 3, 2, 1. You can shoot him up in the air with your bow if you want to as well. When he decides to go aerial. Okay. The consecutive damage on this dude and Felist just to like break through his armor and then just keep spamming your Odiak is really nice. Really nice as in dead. That's actually pretty good with a fist pump. But yeah, I think taking on Marta would be a very cool thing to be able to do. And we got some good levels too, which is nice. Easy as photosynthesis. Alright. There's Impity Doodah just behind us. So we can go take him on. It'll be nice to see how his armor interaction works with the weapon outputs now too, especially with 3 in squad. Even just getting that hammer and shield from that enemy farmable would be really nice. And more blunt damage in the game. I do like the dodgeums that the enemies do as well. It's actually quite fun. Is this an entryway or an exit for the dungeons? Looks like entry. Okay, so it's a Germac Undercity. Alright. Let's go get Impity Doodah. I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce his name. Thrice-bound Impt? Not really sure. Impid? Oh, look. We've got a little deer. Always a 3-star. Useful to get, though. There you go. Thrice-bound Impt. Done. So we got Drax, River Pearls, Corrupt Onyx, and we got the Mockery ilk as well. I do like that armor. It's quite good. I haven't been playing around a lot with the Moonsteel stuff, though. Let's go get Malrog. We can leave that 3-star, because I'm hoping that we can pull that down to the Mendicant King too. Left of the waterfall generally will take you kind of like a shortcut-ish over to the Fort Colonel. And then we can just traverse the mountain just like we did in Skyrim. But yeah, it's definitely a little bit more of a shortcut than going directly up. I would like to see a few more materials around this area, but it'd also be cool to be taking on like a water serpent or something like that. Just as like a diversification of different styles of enemies within the game, which we're starting to see, which is nice. Especially with the corrupted little dudes as well. Corrupt Abacots, they're really, really nice to take on. And I'm not too sure why I chose to do... I think I understand why I did red. Tetherin's Pact shoulder guard thing is like a red one. Maybe order collect for the mountainsides. Actually, I think the idea of like mining fish and stuff being translated into Soulframe would work quite well. I mean, there's a lot of people who enjoy it. I mean, we've got the flower picking at least as well. Weeping Dress is just over here as well if you guys need it for the Cloud Quill. Hola, give me your soul. No? Okay. Maybe not. So hopefully we can give you a heart attack at least. or just that. Guild Polished. They're pretty good. Solace 1. I'm actually really looking forward to some... Hopefully we get like 10 like weapon slots free with the Paragon Pact as well. Oh, you got a second one for Odiak? Yeah, they still do drop from those little white clad enemies, or like some enemies in general. It just depends on their level. Generally like level 30 plus are best to take on. But Odiak are a very good weapon. Like, undoubtedly. And they look absolutely sensational too, so that's why I really like using them. And yeah, if you can get your hands on a Bobolt Blessed by Mora, they're even better with the consecutive damage output on top of the consecutive damage output that you get from Felist on Tethrin. It's very good. A friend of mine, I found that the Endless Area today, leveled a couple so I could sell them and make them room. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I just chose the weapons that I've got an absolute ton of fragments available to me, and then I just broke down pretty much all like the rank 1 weapons, like Rib 2, Vast 4, geez, what else? Nettle. Just, yeah, all like the level 1 weapons, which I don't really use a lot of. There's probably about 5 of them. I could get rid of the Thistle Bow as well, because it's a 1-star, but I don't mind maintaining it, because I have actually translated that to the Courage Quicksilver Joinery, which gives you their headshot multiplier, I think. Actually, I'm just going to double check that. Blitzel and Juniper, I think I've also translated. Well, Blitzel is just Courage, but then Juniper, I decided I can keep that attuned to Courage, just because of like the damage output that it gets. But I got the Quicksilver Blessed by Mora, which is quite difficult to get, but I put that on because of the headshot multiplier and the weapon charge rate. And then Quicksilver is just normal on Blitzel, just to give it a straight up upgrade. And then I did the same thing for Thistle. It is still grace based, so I'm going to bring that along so I can level that one up, because I've achieved my final goal so far of getting the Odiak sorted out. It is still a grace based bow, but I would really like to be able to build this bow into a Courage achievement as well. Banneret in a 3-star? Yeah, Banneret and 3 stars are really good. And the Endless Area is phenomenal too, so yeah. And if you really feel like getting cheeky, grabbing a torch and then just burning Malrog is actually quite satisfactory. And you still get experience from him too, so that's nice. Burn him! He's a witch. It's the most satisfactory. Oh, look, we got a Duelian. Well, I mean, I did. I hope you guys did too. But yeah, that just simply put, if you put a torch up here, I'm gonna use it. And the flame ticks from the torches actually work relatively okay. So yeah, Dwellion's a very good sword. It's a 3-star grace achievement. Uh, but getting that switched over to like spirit or courage, whatever you choose, is really worthwhile doing. So I'm gonna bring my torch with me, see how long I can make it last. Actually, I'm gonna get a fresh one because I know that they disappear after a little while. But I'm gonna just drop it outside, and then we can take this down to take it down to Nimrod and see how we go. So I do a cheeky thing. I drop it off here, and then drop down again, and then generally it will land on the ground. There we go. And then there's some enemies just out here that I like to burn, just because they've given me pain since starting in Soulframe. It doesn't do a lot of damage at all. It's like probably like 1 tick of damage. But the good thing is that the flame ticks will burn through that armor eventually, and it just compounds damage output, which is kind of satisfying. It may be per hit use of the torch as well, but it is pretty fun to do it. So that's another little top tip that I've got. If you feel like playing with burn damage, it does work quite well. The torches do end up disappearing after a while too. If you do a arm switch, like switching to your secondary off firstly, don't do it, because then the torch will disappear anyway. Yeah, there we go. It's gone now. And we've got Ascension of a lot of enemies. Alright, I'm going to get rid of that volumetric fog because it is disastrous. And I'm actually going to get rid of local reflections. I know that not a lot of these bits and pieces are useful, but I just want to test out different bits and pieces of the graphical kind of things. I'm very glad I brought the bow too, because now we get an absolute ton of experience from these dudes. I would definitely use Spectral Sight here and just grab everything. Who knows what they bring. Alright, cool. There is a gold chest next to the crypt as well if you guys need. It may potentially drop an Oracle's Fang if you still need it. The Dire Skull or the other medallions. I just got a Dire Skull. That's such a good medallion too. The range boost from it is really nice. And we've got a little deer. A female deer. Right in a golden drop of sun. Alright, there we go. See you, little bird. Now, I was kind of hoping that we could get a Banneret over to Nimrod, but we'll see. That is a whole lot of particles. Crazy. Ascension. Actually, that is probably something I should drop down within the graphics. Is the GPU particles. So we'll just do low and low for those for now. So that should free up a lot of resources. I'm not that much of a queen that I have a huge amount of power to stream and boost visuals. Not yet, anyway. I think I'm kind of keen to do an upgrade, but we'll see. Boom. So many smites. I really enjoy the smite mechanics recently. So good, honestly. 2 smite chance squirrels, max level, do insanely well. Alright, so where is... There we go. I'll just chuck a waypoint at Nimrod. And hopefully the big bad boy shows up, which I'm sure he will. I'll turn back on the volumetric fog. I know I keep on flicking back and forth between stuff, but I just want to keep having a look at how different things operate within the game. Yo, that was a headshot that knocked him out. What the hell? That was a really good one. Hey, bud. Hope you enjoy the arrow hail. Yeah, he usually does do a lot of dodging, especially for the headshot, unfortunately. Hope we got the Everflame from him, though. Stop being so cheap, Dimrod. Give us your Everflame rune. I would love his armor set to be farmable, too. I say that pretty much every single time. Everflame, Everflame, Everflame. If you say it 3 times, it may appear. I did yesterday. Oh, you got the Everflame rune yesterday? I think you mentioned that too. Yeah, nice. Honestly, it's probably one of the best runes. Now we do have a 3-star available if you guys want to run that. Just so we can get more like material stuff. Yeah, Everflame is absolutely sensational. I wouldn't mind being able to put the different runes onto all sorts of weapons. You need a bio break? I love that. That's amazing. Actually, that's just given me an idea. I'm going to do that as a redeem, a bio break. But would people allow me to have a bio break? I need to make those myself. But I do like that idea. Which I probably will. A bio break. That's amazing. All right, I'm going to do that. Let's have a look. Can I trick people? No, I won't. Moist up is like just hydration stuff. But I'm trying to work out, like, are there some fun redeems that you guys would like? I do like the Together one. Together. That's Rykard, by the way, from Elden Ring. It's one of my favorites. A funny redeem, a bio break. Yeah, still no runes for me, but they're RNG. Oh yeah, Gemini, RNG for the rune sucks at the moment. I'm sure it's being revamped for Preludes 12, which is good. But as soon as they dropped, I was lucky. I actually was part of the Silent Rose faction. So I don't have any quantifiable, apart from experience on this, what I'm about to say. But I'm very confident that the Silent Rose faction's RNG drop tables are far better to use than Alka's Children and Get the Kings, which makes me think, to test that, I'm happy to go run back to Silent Rose and reapply and put myself back with them just to showcase like the luck difference that I've had with being part of Alka's Children and Get the Kings. All right, I'm going to make a bio break. I'm going to change... All right, I'm going to change the no weapon to bio break. Be human. Human for... Well, actually, I'll just say it's like break time for 5 minutes. I think that's fair. Be human. All right, what color should we like? Let's do a really nice green. Let's do that. Yes. Right, question. With a staff, what is considered a two-handed cast? Ah, good question. It's when you run. So let's have a look. Say, like, we've got Gwillin. We want to do a double heavy. I just like to check the builds before I use them. Well, technically it's sprinting. I mean, this is without having the extra run input. And then when I click my right mouse, this is a run. And then cast your heavy attack. Maybe there'll be some enemies over here I can test it on. Probably not. All right, let's test it out on this scarecrow here. So I'm running along, heavy attack. That's considered a two-handed cast. It does work better on Odiak. So I'll chuck the Odiak on and I'll show you what I mean. And you can tell it's a two-handed attack. So I'm assuming what you're referring to is the combat arts within the magic tree. Coupled charge, increased damage on two-handed casts. I can't believe I pulled that up that quickly, but I'm so proud of myself. I'm such a professional streamer of Soulframe. So you're running along, you're sprinting, technically, and just do a one cast and while pressing forward, and that directs your attack. As a two-handed cast. So let's see if we can do it on the doggo. Well, that's not trying to kill me. Little asshole. So we're sprinting, running away. Wherever your reticle invisibly is facing is where you'll attack. But to direct it in front of you, just running up, pressing forward towards an enemy, should be able to direct it enough. And then just like simple heavy attacks, press and hold charge. The way that I set mine is I put mine on, I'm a left-handed mouse user. So my right click is actually my sprint button. So once I press it down once, my envoy will move at sprint. And then with my click down on my rolly mouse, that's my heavy attack as well. The animation doesn't show actual two-handed one. Yeah, technically it doesn't at all. So I would assume with, say, like Flyblades, the same thing again. You've got your two Flyblades out, you're running along, you're sprinting. That's your two-handed throw or attack. So I'm not really sure how much more damage it actually outputs. So, is this way? No, okay. We're going to go grab the 3-star. And then I would like to have a look at seeing if we get Martyr to spawn over near the Mendicant King. So I'm hoping that this 3-star actually takes us south. If it doesn't, we'll just leave it and go to the Wazid instead. No worries. Yeah, some of the nameplates within the combat arts are, I'm sure, are going to be readjusted with a bit more clarity, especially around, say, like dealing damage on Smite regains health. It doesn't. It's the soul drain itself. Smite is just the activation of a soul potentially being shown. So I'm really hoping those particulars get clarified before the update, which I'm sure they will. Excellent. So we can go down into the Undercity, which is not a bad thing to do. All right, let's go get some paperwork with a fist pump. I do like the lighting in the game. It is beautiful. Wait, I'm always running away. Flop it. Come on. There we go. I'm actually really keen to see the... Oh no, there's a duck. Come back. I need you. I need you in my life. Oh, you're a super rare. Holy shit. That's good. I'm glad I caught this guy. And that just gave us a bonus 300 harmony. Thanks, Ducky Wucky. You are also the buoyant for a magic weapon. It's always good to have extra. I found Mike Wazowski. He's got the paperwork. There we go. Mike Wazowski. I guess we can just go on like the straight line, hey? That will be nice. I have to say though, running the game while streaming and then switching off the all of the particle systems, it's nice, but I really wish my system would actually... It does hold it relatively well, but it still chews up a bit of frame rate, so I tend to turn them off. It's unfortunate, but maybe it'll get smoothed out in the future. Or I can just get a better PC. Gruel. Also empowered arrows from archers could be really nice. So much death and destruction. We do love this. Oh, those big boys are pretty cool. I really do like their halberds as well. The halberd looks very nice. Even their heavy armor as well is really, really nicely done. I really hope that we do get more armors placed into the game. Especially more of like the Ode style. That'd be really nice. You could mix and match a whole bunch of stuff. I know it sounds very Elden Ring, but honestly, it would be sensational if we got more farmable armors from a lot of the Sinecure. Even getting an enemy roughly around like level 25 down to half health and then just doing a soul steal on them absolutely shreds them. It's so satisfying. Oh wait, I did not do that properly. By break B. I like this one. Alright, there we go. Wonderful. Sweet, sweet. Toodles. I would like the idea or implementation of us being able to color code the packs as well. Like still be able to maintain their original form, but coloring to like our heart's content, I think would be really nice as well. The suspense music has started. Oh, you're wearing the grin too. I love that weapon. I haven't used it for a while. I've been utilizing a lot more of the fly blades, mostly for the reason that they can carry 2 defensive slots with the rune active, which is nice. Oh, do you need a hand coming into the dungeon? It's just through the bush. Entrance for the dungeon is just here. I will hang outside. I may actually go make a tea soon though, not gonna lie. Alright. We're ready to roll. Oh, hell yeah. Actually, you know what? Oh, man, I don't have coffee, but I probably could go make, like, a decaf coffee. I know that sounds like an absolute sin, but I'm okay to do that. I think the coffee shop around the corner is probably going to close. But I am trying to reduce my caffeine, like coffee caffeine intake at least. There we go, big boy. Is that... Oh, I forgot. I put that animal thing on. It says something about Z, but okay. Weapon racks are amazing. Can I... Oh, wow. So this place... Oh, nice. I haven't done this puzzle yet. Where do you grasp onto? Ah, okay. Alright. I'll be back. I'm just going on my little boat. Right. So, that one there and that one there. That's so dope. I'm assuming that this is a new tile set that I've not seen before. Or like puzzle, rather, I should say. That's really cool. Going up. Ah, there is a chest up here as well if you guys want. Drax, Sproutfolk Front. Righto. If you guys just jump on top of this little box, I can send you guys up if you want. If not, orgy. And I set myself on fire. Wonderful. So what does this do exactly? It's a ramp up. But what does it stop us from doing? I've always been curious about this particular area. Like the smithing area here. Alright, I'll send you guys up. Bye. Level 1. Alright. So the banneret's off to our, like, northwest. Come on, Wolfie. Jump in. They're enemies to kill. That healing didn't do that much. Oh god. Okay. Just got served. Lucky that we have a soul gate right next to us. Come on, Flop it. Wait, where's my body? Ah. I don't know where my body is. Body, I need you. Wherever you are. Oh, there you are. There we go. I've reached Pact 0 rank at 0, and now it's bumped up to 15. Fantastic. Okay, no bonk stick bollocks from you. It'd be really nice to get her club as well as a craftable weapon. I feel like it would do very nicely. Rib 2. I haven't used those for a long time. Unidentified item. Okay. I think she's got a chest around here, I think. Does she not? She usually does. Chesty chest. No? No chesty chest? Oh yeah, there's a big chest just up here. Which has got the Synods Bell in there, which is pretty good. I like Synods Bell. Okay. Apparently the exit is this way. I trust the icons in the compass, which is also another awesome addition that we're going to get, is permanent compass. So steel, iron. Okay. So the weapon racks definitely just have a randomized material drop, which is nice for brass, steel, and iron. I'm sure I saw someone saying it was like, it's specifically this. I'm like, I don't think it is. It's random number generation. Yeah, see? 2 swords, 4 scrap, 4 steel, iron as well. Gildor polished. Man, I have got an absolute... Yeah, that's what I thought it was random. Someone was saying it was very specific to the weapon type that was sitting in the rack. I'm like, I can't see that being viable. But opinions are opinions. Chesty. Why, thank you. I do feel chesty. Yeah, there's always one at this exit. One over there. One always here. I'm really glad, actually, that the switch happened where we didn't have to actually stand on the buttons anymore. It automatically did it for us. I mean, we're gamers. Come on, we're lazy. The least amount of things that we could do, the better. But still play the game, you know? I'm just going to play with GPU stuff again. So, particle quality medium. Let's pump that up to medium. And it should be good. I am... do I want to drop dynamic lighting, though? Oh, God. It really loses its luster when you take off dynamic lighting, though. I mean, it's not bad, but still. It's still a shame. Anyway. Thanks for your guys' patience on me buggerizing around with all the different settings. I just like seeing like how things change and shift. And we've got a gold chest right over this little hill. Lots of patch leather, which is nice. Alright, so now that we're near Alka's Children Enclave, I am going to be a little bit of a little cheese ball, and I'm going to go switch over to the Silent Rose faction, because I generally found as well, I got a lot more of the the Vadagar Stag a lot more frequently, but also the joineries just seem to drop better types of what I wanted. So I've got an absolute shite ton of those Gildor, so I want to go test out and see what the drop tables... apparently they're not applicable to this different factions, but I disagree. I've had a lot more consistency and much better joinery, some rare weapon types and fragments dropping whilst being part of the Silent Rose. But it probably could have been changed by now. I don't know, but that's the whole purpose of testing, to see what things do. So therefore, I'm going to. Double whammy. Talk about well hidden. Oh, what was well hidden? Like the enemies were? Or like the chest stuff that was in the area. Oh. I don't have to pull you guys into the Rose if you guys don't want to. Oh, the entrance to the Undercity. Yeah, they do. It's funny because they offset the actual marker for the doorway, not on the actual map entranceway. It's kind of similar to Warframe in a little bit too. But I think playing Warframe, as long as I have, it's very rare for me to forget where entrances are, unless it's like a brand new tile set. But eventually kind of get the feel for things. if you guys want, I will hang out where the entrance is for here, if you guys are familiar with it. And then I will hang out just at the stairway, just at the back of this area. Soulframe. I should remember that from now on. I'll send the Odiac flares into the sky where I am. It'd be funny if Marta just blasted me from the sky with a giant cannon. Marta's aching back. Call flares at 12:30. Like, yeah. I have a feeling too, Silent Rose may potentially get a dungeon entrance to the Undercity, hopefully directly from the actual enclave itself, and a dungeon area, even more so, with the doorways as well. I think that'd be really nice. Right, there's two, and then did you guys just want to follow me to the thing rather than leaving the instance? Because it can get a little bit janky with the host migrational stuff. It sucks. So I'll just join up with Lady Diorda. I do really like this enclave though too. It's very nice. But there is this doorway up here. It would be really nice if we could access the Dermak Undercity through here. Like, give this dude like a little token or something and buy your way into the dungeon set. That'd be really cool. Just like a couple hundred dracs or something. That'd be nice. Oh man, I got 4 hours to kill until I've got to get to the Silent Rose. Damn it. Alright. Haste you back? Well, haste you my timer so I can join your faction again. That'd be nice. Alright. Sorry for the trouble on that one. I thought the timer was done already. So 4 hours from now, I'm rank 3 of 5 before I can switch. I mean, it depends like how you want to do it. Like, you can rank all the way up to 5. The way that I did it, I stayed with Alka's children until I fully ranked up to rank 3. And then as I got more bounty experience, I bought 2 more of the shimmering shards, and then I built the medallions for both Mora's medallion and the Silent Rose's bodkin. And then as I was ranking up to level 5 in Alka's, that gave me the opportunity to just max out all of my standing with Alka's children, and then purchase everything that I possibly could. And then I switched off to the Kith of Kings, and I did the same thing. But I didn't have to waste any of my rep on Kith of Kings or Silent Rose for doing it that way, because I already had the medallions made from my very first faction. And I'll be doing that futuristically with any other potential new factions that came through. But it basically saved me time in the long run. And the different medallions, I think they take around like 24 hours to build anyway. So I was going to be doing faction. You need to get that medallion made. Yeah, that's the way that I did it. So I would recommend doing it that way for your faction medallions. If you're still on your first faction, rank up to 3, get your standing up to 3k, buy a shimmering shard, build an idol, or sorry, a medallion for that other faction that you need to enter. Do that all over again for the second medallion, and then just rank up your very first faction, because eventually you're going to get all three of them. But I just thought I'd save myself time by doing it with my very first one, so I didn't have to worry about going back to them again. It just seems counterintuitive to do it that way. Yeah, yeah. I would certainly do it that way as well. Like level one up to max and then switch over to your other ones, because you're going to be maxing them anyway, and then you can fully focus, and then you can buy stuff that you want without having to waste like 3,000 standing on one shimmering shard just to get into the last faction, because you've already built them from your very first one, and ranking it up to like rank 5 too. So definitely makes sense. All right, so what have we got? Alka's Children. So we could go down, we could go through Carlisle and just get some more experience stuff for you guys if you want. If there's anything specific that you guys do need, if you're happy just farming stuff, that's fine. We could definitely do that. And then I think Calaman, you were asking about something specific in the game, were you not? You wanted to go get Sapphirine, I believe it was called. I'm pretty sure that's part of the so level 1 to rank 5, then switch or make the medallion now and switch at level 3. The way that I did it, I ranked up all the way up to 5. So even though you're at, I think it's Sapphirine, yeah. I would still stay with your first faction to rank it all the way up to max, because then you don't have to worry about doing it later. I don't know if there's any huge implication to getting it to max rank 5 at the moment. I know at rank 4, you can get another pact, so that's why I ended up ranking up to 5 anyway. So I think maybe the packs that have been changed, I know that you can get the base packs around like rank 2 for 100 Drax, which blows my mind because they are such good like rarities as well. Like even that they're your base foundational pact, I think 100 Drax is very, very generous for DE to allow people to buy a pact for that little amount, or like rep brother. I would probably look at putting those particular packs at least up to rank 3, and then still doing the farm for your Shimmering Shard, but then buying the other 2 shards on top of that, and then building all your medallions at rank 3, and then stay with your faction until rank 5, and then move over. Soulframe, more like framing farm. Tales of Old. Indeed, it is definitely Tales of Old. But I mean, the grind in Soulframe is really not that bad in consideration of like Fortuna in Warframe. That is really top heavy farming, man. It takes forever. And the fact that you've got to get all the way up to like, I believe it's rank 5 with Solaris United, just to be able to get the Oxalis Sentinel, to me is quite crazy. Oh, we need to go to Killer Kings? Alright. The Kith of the Betrayers, apparently. I don't know how he's a betrayer, but anyway. I think someone said that to me. They were like, yo, he's a traitor. I'm like, why? I can't remember why. But anyway. I like the Kith of Kings. As soon as you walk in there, the music that starts, holy shit. You feel like a king. It's great. Alright. I think I may actually switch away from Tetherin for a bit. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to run with Tetherin for a while. I lie. I always get bored halfway through of like thinking, I've looked at those symbols of the Tetherin enough. But I do like switching packs though. So this is... Okay, so this is Southwest. I'm pretty sure there's a gravestone down here, is there not? Where you find Oleg's quill. I'm pretty sure it's down here somewhere. Maybe I'm wrong. I brought the posse with me. Excuse me. Wonderful. Next door Warframes group, like the ones in Cedars. Oh, nice. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Alright, so we'll go to Kit the Kings, I assume? Cedars wasn't too bad of a farm. Fortune is a little bit better, but the system that got brought into... Alright, so we'll meet out the front of the Kith. The systems that they brought in for Deimos, like the token farming, operated really, really well with Deimos farming. And then translating even better over to, say, like the Zariman. So good. It is so easy to get rep for the Zariman. It's crazy. And then I think the new Fortuna mushroom farm, that actually wasn't too bad. I actually kind of like the difference in the system a little bit, but still it's essentially like the same thing, like just grind and find, basically, which is still useful, you know, like it's not a bad thing at all. Oh my god, we've actually got sunshine. I am probably going to wrap up stream roughly in about 15 minutes, just to let you guys know. Not because I don't love playing with you guys, more so because I actually have sunlight happening throughout my morning and daytime now. I'm going to go do a ton of washing because I do start a new contract tomorrow. So therefore, my streaming schedule is going to shift more so to, I would assume for most people, it'll be like a Friday, Saturday for you guys, but it's going to be a Saturday, Sunday evening for me. Or maybe even like around this time. Like the way that I started, like 2 hours ahead. So it's about 2.5 hours I've been streaming. So maybe a little bit earlier in my morning will be a little bit earlier in your guys' afternoon on Saturday. Oh, wait, Saturday, sorry. Yeah. I'm really trying to work out time zones and stuff. But just seeing when people are mostly online, because if I do like a really late evening stream around, say, like 10 p.m. to 12, I can do that. It actually works out really well. Like I had an absolute shit ton of people coming in at like a 10 p.m. time frame. It was like nuts. So Helix, thank you very much for the raid. Oh my god. Hello. How are you going? How is Soulframe? Why? Oh, that's all right. Oh, honestly, yeah, I've had like a few bits and pieces like going crazy with the stream as well. I accidentally spammed chat with one of my links, and it was on YouTube. It was great. Now all the bots in YouTube understand what it's like to spam a streamer. So no stress on that. But how was stream? What did you guys do? What? How? I'd be looking at their terms of service then, and I'd be putting a ticket in complaining to them. That's rude of them, not you. Do not overreact, Helix. Discord is fine now. Well, if you want a problem shoot, just throw me a message and we can go from there. Because I've got to wrap up stream in about like 5 minutes anyway. Also, if I have not met you, I am SmoothOpurrator. I enjoy Soulframe thoroughly. I continue to since Preludes 8. It is now currently Preludes 11, as you guys know, and very, very excited for Preludes 12. November 25th, coming next week. If you're open to it, I can slide into your guys' DMs. Or you guys can slide into mine. I do have the Discord link that just popped up in chat for you guys on Twitch. And also, if you are on Twitch, you do see another link to a different platform where I do perform content shorts. But I also do maintain a few on the Twitch channel as well. Discord's fine now. Discord can be a minefield, especially with like software stuff interlinking and working and all that sort of jazz too. I have noticed though that Soulframe's output has stopped working. See, that's another thing. Isn't that grand? We love this happening. Do. Alright. Bear with me. We love technology, don't we? Technology is good. I know what it is. I say that. Just believe me. There we go. Soulframe noise back in town. All good. No, you got to run soon. Oh, that's all good. Yeah. We'll if you guys have got everything sorted out in your faction, are you guys both part of Kith of Kings? Because both of y'all traders. I'm kidding. But thank you for the raid, Helix. I probably will raid you guys out to someone else who is playing Soulframe at the moment. Only reason being is because I need to go be human and do my washing. You guys are both part of Kith of Kings, you traders. That's alright. I've got 4 hours until I need to jump into the Silent Rose again, because I really want to retest the functionalities of the drops that comes through the Silent Rose again. The Kings are great though, honestly. They really are. Yeah. Great Bardini was running, but not sure how long he's running. Okay, I'll have a look for Bardini. It'd be nice if he does, because then I can actually raid him. Nice gaming with you in Soulframe, but I've got stuff I need to be done. No worries, Gemini. Thanks, Gemini, and Zargan as well. Oh, quick, let's go stand in front of the statue and do a family photo before we wrap up. Oh no. Oh, that's alright. Gemini. Wait, did you leave the instance yet? Oh, you have. Quick. Alright, I'm going to pull you back in. Let's do the family photo. I always do these. And then I will post these guys up in the... Alright, okay, sweet. Excellent. I like doing the family photos. It's really nice. Also, too, one last little thing. Don't know if you guys are aware, but it's to do something with this arcade. If you are brand new and you're trying to figure some stuff out, come stand on this big circular metal button and do your deep bow. We all have magic. Check out what's in that chest, and that's how to start part of this arcade. But pretty cool little secret. If you weren't aware of it, I can't remember exactly how it worked or how we found it, but that was in Preludes 9, I think. How do I bow? If whatever your consumables button is, and then right click, and then just do a deep bow, and it will open up a secret vault for yourself. And it will have a piece of paper and a bit of a riddle, etc. in there as well. But it has to be a deep bow. It can't be just the normal, which is your 4th emoticon down. So there you go. And it should have like a chiming bell, which is cool. So it may not work in the instance because it is mine, but if you try it in yours, in the Kith of Kings, anyone can do it. You don't have to be part of the Kith of Kings to make it activate, but is part of this arcade puzzle if you haven't done it in Soulframe just yet. So what I'll do is wrap up through here. So if you guys want to leave the instance on your end, yeah, it could be co-op stuff though, Zargan, as well. But whenever you guys are ready, if you guys want to leave my instance, at least you'll have a lesser wave of bad host migratory issues. I am going to raid you guys out. So Zargan and Gemini, thank you very much for joining the run. Calaman, I think you're next in line for doing a farm. So let's keep that promise, or I will, to you. So I'm going to make sure that we get that happening. Let me just have a look. 1, 2, 3. Awesome, awesome. All right. Appeal approved. Immediately got access back. Helix. It's probably just a bot, honestly. That's yeah, crazy to me. I I try to stay away from talking specifics on platforms. Yeah, it definitely seems like it would have been a bot thing, to be honest, man. That sucks. And also, like we talked about with like the microscopic phallic sized people who create these problems for everyone else in the world, I'm happy to say it annoys me. I doubt it's anything that you've said, but I mean, I would probably have a look at maybe like the terms of service and see what they talk about. I mean, I can have a look into it. If I find anything, I'll shoot you through some info if you want. Do you also like your pretty VIP badge that I gave you? I hope you do. That does allow you guys who are VIPs specifically to allow you guys to put links in chat as well. If it's something to do with like game, etc., you guys are welcome to. Even like just directing people in chat to like the discords of Soulframe, the website, and the Twitch channel too. It might have been there's several follows triggered it too. There was a huge influx of folks on that side. That could have been actually, yeah, possibly. Maybe you could stagger it, allowing it to do that, because it's probably just seeing, yeah, a spike of data, and it's probably being like, oh, danger. So that's more than likely as well. All right, I'm gonna get this raid rolling. Helix, big love to you for sending people my way as well. I appreciate you doing so, but I should get this washing done. It sucks being human, but it is what it is it not? All right, Bardini is on, but he is doing, oh wait, he is doing Soulframe. Awesome. All right, well, we'll just go send you guys to Bardini's way. He's been on for 6 hours, but it'll be nice to raid him because I haven't actually had the opportunity yet. So strap yourselves in, boys and girls, or everyone, I should say. No specifics. I'm gonna start the raid. Oh wow, Lady of the Luddy's there too. Dope. So Great Bardini, if you guys haven't met, go and say hi. They're a fantastic human. Very, very cool. So we'll raid in. We don't have any like smooth raid things, but yeah, please be nice. I'm sure you all will be. Very, very cool human, and I'm very pleased that I get to to raid. Awesome. Take care, guys. I will see you guys soon, and I will see you in the next stream as well. So enjoy and have fun with Great Bardini because he's great. Ciao for now.